And we're live. I reckon.
I don't think. Are we live? Are we? It's hot. Okay. I had a question. What is waterboarding?
Huh?
No, I'm not asking them. I know what you told me what waterboarding is.
Okay.
It seems to have worked. You seem to be ready to talk, but what is it?
Made me pliable for the interrogation.
Because that thumbnail, that's what Cass told me waterboard. And it's like, is this really an interrogation technique that they use to, get info?
I'll talk.
Oh, no, he seemed...
I'll talk. I'll do it. I'll tell you whatever you want.
It's hard being a spy, man, if you have to do that. How often have you ever had
Oh,
to do
man,
that?
let me tell you. The worst part is the mouthwash costs. Mouthwash, like per square liter, it's kind of like, it's like printer ink. You think gas is expensive,
Yes.
but the mouthwash, that adds up.
I think I got enough tongue length. It was hard. I think I sprained my tongue. Not...
You ever seen Alien?
Yes.
The face huggers?
But it's like a mouth within a mouth, right? I don't have that.
No, the small ones.
Oh, the small ones. But that's not like a tongue. That's like their penis, right?
Is that what that's supposed to?
Or like an ovipositor, like they put their...
You know what? Now that you say that,
Yeah.
that makes a lot more sense.
You know?
But it's
Like get in there, like brush, like you're brushing my teeth.
well,
Get in there.
I tricked you because that's how
You tricked me.
well,
You tricked me.
toxoplasmosis.
Yes.
So like I have like a version of that.
That's the thing that it's like a cat bacteria and it makes them love cats. Yeah.
It's the toxoplasmosis.
Yes.
The cats in the like fecal matter of the cats.
Yes.
It's some kind of it infects. Is it a parasite? Like a
bacteria.
microbacteria.
Yeah.
And it infects stuff like rats and whatever prey that they're hunting.
Yes.
And it makes the prey creatures like the rats and mice and stuff. It makes them more agreeable.
It removes the flight response.
It makes them less scared and more pliable to
Yeah.
cats.
Okay.
Bring them closer so that the cats can get them. And as a secret agent who often has to go undercover and infiltrate places, that's what I do. It's my version of toxoplasmosis. When I get a call in, Agent Catacchini is right in front of you. You have to get him to come to agree, give you the codes.
Okay.
And I'll be like, that's easy. Once I release my toxoplasmosis.
And that is done through waterboarding.
Yes.
Where what was it? It was
Waterboarding.
Yeah.
You've heard that, right? In James Bond and all that, they waterboard.
I thought it was very different from the way that it actually is, the way that you walked me through it. I thought
Well, why do you think they do that in the first place?
a little
But now you see.
a little too agreeable, I thought it would be more all right, well, like I don't know if this is like a taboo word for spy, right? But you were like, it's interrogation. It's not torture. It's interrogation.
Yeah.
I thought it would be more like torture.
No, that's the second stream.
The second one. What's the all right, well, you're already like agreeable, so I guess like we don't need to use a second part yet. Okay. All right.
It's like that meme. It's like submissive and breedable.
Yes.
But it's plasmosis and agreeable.
Plasmosis and agreeable.
And it's like it's like Osmosis Jones is happening
Osmosis Jones.
in your body, but instead of what was that?
We should watch Osmosis Jones.
Dude, I love the bad guy in that.
Yeah.
So cool. He had the finger and
Yes. Yes.
Oh, and what Pricks? The pill robot.
The pill robot?
He had like a gun arm.
Oh, yeah.
Toxoplasmosis Jones.
Toxoplasmosis Jones. Okay.
Toxoplasmosis Jones. Exactly.
Do you have equipment at
Me?
Meow Headquarters that will allow you to shrink
Yeah, look, we're halfway
way
there.
smaller than this.
Whoa.
I'm talking about like Magic School Bus like level shrinkage. You know.
We're working on it.
We're working on it. Okay.
Working on it.
Okay. 4 exactly.
How's everyone doing? We're a little tired because
Yeah, I'm like jet lagged. Like, and I've got like a golf ball sized knot in my neck.
I know.
Is in there. Is real bad.
But we brought your stuff in.
Oh,
You're all cozy up.
Oh yeah.
On the very official, by the way, Meow Headquarters.
Oh yeah.
Sleeping cot, aka
There's a lot more weird.
my Costco couch.
Yes. Than I thought. Is this Costco couch?
It is.
I've told you how much I love Costco, right? I'm like 100%.
Yeah, I mean,
There's a All right, well, you're a cat.
yes,
You own cats.
self-proclaimed. Yes,
Doesn't that seem a little fucked up to you? A little weird? Like a little like.
we have a mutually beneficial relationship.
I mean, but you have to admit it's a little weird, right?
We take care of each other, I think.
Okay. What happens when you have like a disagreement? Like you want to do X and the cat wants to do Y,
They scratch me.
and then they do Y. You end up with Y.
They scratch me usually,
Okay.
but they have one job:
What's the job?
to let me cuddle them. And sometimes they don't. When we have disagreements, it will be, I literally, there's no one else in the area, but
Okay.
I squat down.
Okay,
I squat
squat.
down and I go, you have one fucking job. Whenever they're being like, I don't know, they don't want to be touched or whatever, I point at them. I boop their foreheads with my finger. Take my index finger. I boop them. I go, your one fucking job is to be a
Okay.
cute fucking cat. I take care of you. I feed you. And the one thing I expect from you is I pet you and you cuddle and I de-stress because I pet you. 24 hours in the day, in the 30 minutes I want to cuddle, you're being a little... You have one fucking job.
And then they just blink one eye and then the other. Right?
Except when I'm working
Oh, and then they're like,
when I'm like doing the most important thing of my day, they're like, time to jump up on here and
yeah, get in there.
I gotta get in there.
Yeah, they got to get in there.
They need a help. Yeah.
That's a cute cat, I gotta say.
He's large. Pickles.
That's a cute cat.
Brandon's looking at Pickles over there, but nope. Have the
Cass had a question.
yes.
Meow.
Yeah. Meow Headquarters.
What type of headquarters?
Which, if you
your
don't know-
organization. Oh,
stands for I'm a secret agent, of course. Yes, the Masters. You know it.
Masters of Espionage Operations. I believe,
Operations, yes.
and Warfare.
Warfare, or Meow Headquarters for short.
I mean, what type of work do you guys do? Because I'm kind of interested.
Yeah, we're responsible for a lot of things at the most critical points of history. Sometimes things need to be done, and Meow Headquarters does that.
Okay.
When the public needs to be taken care of, when we
I'm the
need,
public.
so
if I were to ask you to-
when we need to fake some sort of spatial landing, we were there. When
Excuse me.
when some sort of presidential figure
Go on.
needed to be taken care of from a hill,
Perfect. Okay.
we were there
All right. I think all right,
under
what-
our umbrella
What are the rates for that one?
for that one.
Yes, that one.
That specific one?
Yes, that specific one.
Whatever is equivalent to a loose favor
A loose favor of the red variety.
of the red variety.
And if we use those channels, right, then it could just be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
This is a message that I'm sending to a streamer that I enjoy and I'm supporting, and the court of law would be hard pressed to find otherwise. Okay, all right. So I have a mission. I have like a job that I would like.
You have a mission for
Do I have to go directly to your handler? Is there like
Yeah, there's a 13-month process.
Could we expedite it and we could just go directly?
Yeah, okay, maybe. It depends what it is. What mission do you have for me?
There's a person that I would like to be unalived in New Vegas. I don't know if you're familiar with the locale. I just want you to go in and make it clean. You don't need to. You don't
Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, New Vegas. Yeah, there's a guy there that I just want you to kill.
Okay.
Yeah. Should we be saying this on live stream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Canonically, I like to. we all, Meow Headquarters is in Minecraft. So canonically, canonically anything that happens in Minecraft. So
in a redstone computer.
In a redstone computer, yes.
In Minecraft that is running Fallout
New Vegas, yes.
I would like you to ice Mr. House.
Mr. House.
And I know that you probably have never heard of that name before. You're free to do whatever you feel necessary, to get the intel. But I don't think you need to worry about, is this ethically weird? It's basically, Mr. House is like the Elon Musk of New Vegas.
Okay, you want me to
ice him.
Minecraft Mr. House in New Vegas.
Yes.
How many hours of gameplay do you reckon it will take me to get there? The last time I played, I went underground.
Yeah.
There were these brutes with invisible cloaking technology and a group of scientists that want to go to the moon. And then they loaded up, but they needed something for their spaceships, I think. And I went above ground, and that's the last time I played. How many hours?
That I think is like you need fuel, and you get the fuel from the dinosaur. You go into the giant dinosaur.
Okay.
And then you pick the lock, and then there's a bunch of fucking nuclear rockets filled with nuclear fuel. That's one of the things that you need. And I think you need like one or two other things. You can just skip that shit. You can just.
Okay.
If you are amenable to using what we in the business call Le Wikipedia, right?
Okay.
Le Wiki, you could probably finish it in like 20 minutes.
The mission?
The mission.
Not the game.
Minutes. You could probably finish the mission in 20 minutes. And I don't know how long it's going to take you, because, but I don't expect it to take longer than 2 hours. If you ignore the other stuff going on and you are laser-like focused on finding the target, gaining access to the target, and then,
Okay, I'll do it.
Giving him
mission accepted.
In out with a knife.
Okay. I'll accept your mission. And that will be $250,000.
$250,000. Can I pay you in Argentinian currency?
I don't even know where that is. I don't think I could point to it on a map. I know where. I know generally where. I know generally where.
So your let me get this straight. Your conceptual knowledge of a currency requires the geographical location and quite possibly like the features of the landscape in order to money is money, right? Why do you need to know where it is in order to
just because spy stuff, we got to keep track of these things, and we don't want to mix stuff up, and but Mr. House, like House MD.
People often say that, yes, but do you know Howard Hughes?
No.
You don't know Howard Hughes at all?
Full Metal Alchemist?
No, that's Miles Hughes.
Okay.
Yeah. Howard Hughes was a real
person?
A real person that existed. And how do you describe him? He's like a crazy, the crazy billionaire archetype where they don't cut their nails, and they're like germaphobes. They don't cut their nails, and they're wearing like a bathrobe.
Yeah, okay.
And then they have like a long crazy beard. He's a real life like model for that like thing. So you could consider Mr. House kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want you to find him
and Minecraft him.
In Minecraft.
I could do that easy.
All right.
I'm just worried, even with a Wikipedia article, I'm worried that my adeptness at gameplay is going to be 17 hours with a gameplay, to get Mr.
I mean,
Mr. House.
You're free.
Which,
to
if it takes that much, I'll get there.
You're free to back out if you.
No.
But I do think that I mean, it might take about 30 minutes of research.
Okay, that's fine.
Using Google to find out like how to get access.
All right. A little quest tree you gotta follow, or pre-quest requirements.
It's pretty easy. All right. I don't want to spoil too much of it for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty easy to get to the wizard. It's like a Wizard of Oz situation. Are you picking up what I'm putting? Like not like the entire plot of it.
Okay. I see. I understand. Okay,
it's
gotcha.
Pretty easy to get to the first stage. It's a little bit more difficult to get to the second stage, like stage 2 Wizard of Oz, and that's what you need to do to be able to, Minecraft it.
Okay, I'll do it.
So to get to the first stage of Mr. House Wizard of Oz might take you like 15 minutes. I shit you not.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do it. Maybe this next upcoming week, maybe.
Yes, and I'll pay you through the
my app.
Through the app. Yeah. Wait, what app?
Appuccini. Casper Appuccini.
Are you using it to mine Bitcoin on my phone?
Casper Coin.
Casper Coin? Wait, tell me more about Casper.
Casper Coin. It's essentially Bitcoin, but with 1/100,000th of the value.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. That actually might be a lot. Wait, how much is...
That's probably like 10 cents, right?
Okay, yeah.
Like
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Also, it bricks your computer.
It bricks your computer.
Makes it more valuable. Casper Pal. The name change. The app name change.
Constantly changing. You gotta stay one step ahead.
Exactly. So we don't get tracked.
You gotta stay one step ahead.
So we don't get tracked. Exactly.
I respect that.
Exactly. But no, I hope it.
This might actually be a pretty good bit if we make like.
Oh, and we scam them.
You don't know. Well, you don't like go on Reddit that often, right?
No.
There's an entire like group community for like moonshots. I think it's called Moonshot, and it's basically like rug pulls, and it's just like
I know what that is.
Yeah. But it's like this one's a moonshot. Like if it goes big, this is how you make your millions. And then it could be really funny if you're just it's a parody, just like making fun of like what they do, right?
I don't use Reddit unless I need to do something very important.
Pornography?
I was thinking more like, how do I fix my car? Or something of the sort.
One time.
What's a good brand of like antifreeze or oil leak problem? Reddit fix.
Do you DIY like all of your vehicle problems?
No, I go to the thing and get scammed for like $5,000.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, you're a spy, so you could just like,
Well, the thing is,
you go in and you take the money back, right?
See, well, I don't want to. I don't want them to catch on. So even though I know I'm getting scammed, I play along with it because I don't want to blow my cover. Because I don't want them to know that I'm more savvy than I really am.
Huh. And that's like, the cover is worth more than the monetary. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Years of work. But it's nice having you here in my... What do you think of my abode?
I like it a lot. I expected more weaponry for a spy of your caliber.
See, but it's
maybe it's hidden. It's like
John Wick.
It's like a John Wick thing where like
John Wick.
You have to go into like I don't know if you have a basement, but like you hit it with the hammer and then there's a bunch of like Chuck E. Cheese gold coins. There's like, what the fuck is this? But then like 2 hours in to like the second movie, you're like, I'm in on the Chuck E. Cheese coins.
And my couch is
the Costco couch.
Costco couch is all there, and yeah, it's been nice to have. I don't really have like honestly that many guests. To be honest, for how, not that I live in like a gigantic place here, but it's definitely like there should be guests here more often, I feel.
Yes.
So it's nice to have you over and staying here for this
Thank you for
little
hosting.
thing. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, Pickles. He likes to get in the suitcases and stuff, but he's fine. He's fine. He's laced with poison, but other than that,
I don't know if you know, but I've been here before, in this exact building. It was a little weird that this is where we ended up, but I've been here before.
what are you talking about? This is
There's
Meow Headquarters is
Well, I don't know if you know this-
they just built this.
well. Did you purchase this? Did you purchase this building from?
No, I don't know
like
what
a
you're talking about.
manager? Or did you was there like direct from a realtor?
Oh,
like a
I don't
previous
know.
owner?
You know, we just that's contracts.
Okay. Did you ever
Zoning.
meet the previous person who lived here?
Maybe a phone call or two with them. I don't know.
Just a phone call? Okay. I mean, it's a small world, but I used to know the person who lived here.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's small world.
And I
guess.
will say, it is significantly cleaner than the last time I was there.
Hey,
it was awful. It
Last,
was
you know
truly-
what? I'm glad
It
you
was
say that.
the worst, you know?
I'm glad you said that because listen, when I came here, it was a mess, disgusting,
And it like, you know, it
just.
sullied your
Filth.
impression of the previous person that lived here.
You must have been some fucking sicko.
I know, yeah, like a psycho, right? You got a nice computer here, right? Could you imagine what kind of sociopath would just have like a
This
room
computer,
temperature?
this computer,
A
it
room-
honestly gives me a lot of problems.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can help you with that, Cass, if you need. But imagine the level of sociopathy that it would take to have like a room temperature bowl, like maybe about like 3.5 to 5 pounds of chocolate pudding going off, and it's been there for anywhere from three days. You know,
You know, the thing is, the reason why I had to shape up this place is because we've introduced our two diligent workers over there, Mr. Pickles and Bobert herself, or Boba nickname, but because they will consume anything and everything.
even rancid pudding.
Yes, well, you know, they'll just eat shit you're not even supposed to eat, like
Like what?
cables and wires.
Okay.
So they just eat any. You ever see
It's a delicious treat, to be fair.
you know, that blue one right there?
Yeah.
That actually does look good. That blue wire.
Yeah. It's like a.
You ever seen that Alien movie with Keanu Reeves?
Alien movie with Keanu Reeves?
Day After Tomorrow. There's a big robot alien, and Keanu Reeves in there, and the alien disintegrates, and it's like a locust swarm of tiny nano machines.
Okay.
What is that? The Day the Earth Stood Still.
I have not
Yes.
seen that. I've never even heard of it.
There's a big robot, the nano robot. They capture it, and it's like giant,
Okay.
and it starts to dissipate, and they're like, it's disappearing, but actually it's becoming this like swarm, and it's eating away at anything and everything.
Okay.
It like eats through the glass and escapes, and it's just this
It's
giant.
like the scene in The Mummy with the beetles.
Yes,
That
yes.
iconic scene where like they're eating the flesh off of a living
and it's like
person.
you can't escape it. It's just on these tiny nano like
Yeah,
locusts.
Yeah.
That's like my two cats with anything.
Any-
Cables.
whether it's like
mainly.
edible or not.
Yeah. But no, it's nice.
It's really nice.
I don't know when the last time you were here, but I think it should be very different, cleaner.
Suspiciously about the exact same amount of weeb merch. And of the same like
I don't even
genre.
watch anime, so
Maybe the last tenant like left all their stuff.
they're very expensive stuff that they don't do anything with and spot too much of it. You got like these plants. I bought those today in preparation for your appearance.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you know exactly how many.
There's 3 of them. They do add a lot.
Yeah.
I think it makes it nice. It gives you a little bit of cover too. Cover.
Oh
big.
yeah. If I'm ever like a Watchmen situation, like
Yes.
when the comedian's watching TV and the guy busts through. But if that happened to me, I would dip behind my fake plant. They'd be like, "Oh, I can't. Oh, I don't know."
Oh my god, that would be so fucking funny. think I'm gonna that. You know what? Did you see the art that I drew of you? I'm like pretty proud of it. I think it's the best thing that I've ever drawn in MS Paint. And even though I didn't color it, like I think the
I did, and I saw some people colored it.
Yes, I asked them to color it because I gave up and I'm too weak.
How has your drawing been? You have one of these, don't you?
I do, but it's way smaller.
Tapping my big tablet right
here.
here.
It's way smaller. Yeah. I want to draw you as the comedian getting the shit beat out of you.
Who's beating me up?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
I will say,
maybe 3 of your little like spies.
The operatives.
Yeah, the operatives.
I will say I don't know why. I do not know why, but in anticipation of you coming here, I was cleaning up and whatever. But I did have, for some reason, I don't know why, I had some, maybe not necessarily fear, maybe not something so conscious of it, but some lingering feeling of like, he's going to beat the shit out of me. He's going to beat me up. I don't know why. And not that I was thinking he's going to beat me up, but amorphously kind of fleeting, like, why am I nervous that he's going to beat me up? I don't know why. I've done nothing to you. I haven't harmed you or your friends or anything.
That remains to be seen. I have a suspicion that the general things that you've been doing.
General things I've been doing?
Over your career, you might have done something to someone that's very near to my heart.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I might, that's okay. We can move on for now.
You're suspicious of me.
I'm a little suspicious. Would you be a good spy if I was not suspicious of you? And you're like wearing your spy shit right now, too. You're not even in your maid outfit.
Wait, why? What are you talking about? Why is my default outfit my maid outfit? No. Yo, why are you saying you're dressed up as a spy? You're not even in your maid outfit? Why would I be wearing my maid outfit?
The maid outfit.
My disguise. Maid's disguise.
The maid disguise, whatever you want to call it, is highly effective in putting me off guard. This spy harness, like your fucking Mission Impossible, it puts me on guard. I'm just saying.
It could be. It's a sort of camouflage in a way.
Yes.
Hiding in plain sight.
It's like that. You see the Family Guy bit where he's like in Vietnam and he's dressed up like a clown and he's with like a bunch of other soldiers.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
See, they're gonna be looking for soldiers.
They're gonna be looking for soldiers. Oh. You guys are dumb. They're gonna be looking for the soldiers. Oh. Yeah, I think we did make a mistake though.
What mistake?
We should have eaten before this. I always make the mistake.
I'm so hungry. Yeah.
I always make the mistake of not eating. What are we gonna eat later?
I think what's gonna happen is that you're gonna be like, let's go get pho, right?
Oh,
hold on, I have to stop somewhere real quick, and then we're gonna go to Target, and you're gonna buy $700 worth of Pokemon cards.
Dude,
that's just
it's been. I've put that behind me.
You put that behind you? What do you mean you put that behind you?
I put that behind me.
What do you mean?
After I did my taxes this year. After I did my taxes this year, I've put that behind me. So. But.
It was so bad that
Wizards
of the Coast was like, hey, could you give us some documentation? Because like the government is knocking on our door. They're saying like, apparently you made this much money from this single individual. So
it's too suspicious.
It's too suspicious.
No, I've just been trying to like. The thing is, with the cards for me, I was, you know how you eat your feelings, drink your feelings.
What?
Isn't that a term where you're like, you're sad so you eat, or you're sad because you drink, you eat your feelings?
Yeah.
I pack open my feelings. I don't even like the card.
I've heard that as like emotional eater.
Yes, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't even like. I mean, I like Pokemon, but like not that much. Not more than any normal person would. I don't play the game.
Yeah.
I don't even know where the cards go. I don't even know where they are.
Yeah.
I just like buying them and opening them.
You toss the not shiny ones. Is that correct?
Well, here's the thing. It matters so little to me. Yeah. I don't know if I toss. I don't know what I even do with any of them after.
Could you imagine this? We're gonna circle back around to the John Wick imagery.
Oh,
you like crack
it
open
is all my
floor,
Pokemon,
and there's like a giant fucking like.
It's 100,000 Zigzagoon Pokemon cards.
Yeah, it's just like. Yeah, it's just like 200,000 Pokemon cards. Some of them dating back to like 1985. You know?
I was just saying to my chat that I feel like we're due for a new Pokemon game.
I don't know about that last one.
That was rough. That was rough.
It was tough. It was tough to play. And I know people ended up really enjoying it, but they did that thing like right at the beginning where it's just like, let's just not let you catch or experience new
they
Pokemon.
make you play through. You gotta go to the fucking school. They make you go to the stupid school and like, hey, welcome to the Poke University, where you learn about all that. You gotta talk to the beep.
Talk to this professor. Talk to this professor.
Just let me play.
Join this club. Join that club. Oh, these guys are bullies. You should watch out for them. If I could add one thing to a Pokemon game that would make me love it, I think like Pokemon. This is psychotic, and people are gonna unsubscribe to this. This is my channel, right? I would like a Pokemon game where like there's like a calculation running with like high-end AI, and Pokemon have like families and like genealogies, right? And in real time, like they're like, so you could find like a Pokemon with their children, right? And take one of their children.
The way he's looking at me, his face is so.
Take one of their Pokemon.
So
take one of their children. It's like, you're mine now.
Okay.
Like
yeah,
man. Like a little seal.
Right? Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Cruel? No. You don't even understand. I would shape this, this seal into like a freaking war criminal.
Seal.
It would be like a dugong, like a dugong with like a fucking dictator hat. It'd be fucking amazing.
Well, I'd be dictating something to the Pokemon.
Maybe.
Then I don't know. It's not warfare. I'm telling you that much. At least not to me. But
that's what I want in a Pokemon game. I want as little humans as possible in a Pokemon game, and I think that's a fair assessment, right? There's just way too much like human stuff going on.
There were so many, like the teacher and the rival student.
The only time I want to see a human is when I want to like humiliate them in combat.
Yes. We got a visitor.
Oh, hello.
The beast, Mr. Pickles, has awoken. He's come to check out what's going on.
This is a handsome cat, I have to say.
He's rubbing up against you.
A really handsome cat.
He's spreading that toxoplasmosis all over you.
I'm feeling the urge to, stay still while I get gored. Remain calm. Man, that is an aesthetic looking cat.
He's a handsome fella.
I like the little chin.
Yeah, he's a.
Like the little, like the,
I think my cats are very like Pickles looks like a guy cat, and Boba looks like a girl cat.
Yes.
Very caricatures of kitties.
Are they usually this quiet?
So actually, I literally before you got here, I went out of my way to be especially active with them for like days leading up to this.
Okay.
So that they would get it all out of their system and they would be as docile as possible, so that you could pet them and stuff.
In other words, you hit you were like, you were massaging and hitting their philosophical soft spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. To get them like pliable.
AKA using my laser pointer while I sit here and going like, go ahead, go taste that.
Yeah.
So, Pickles doesn't have a soft spot. He is a big soft spot.
Like the entire body is just a soft spot.
It's actually weird because usually when I'm streaming, they don't like me being all loud and stuff, but it's weird. Yeah, he wants to just hang out next to us. He just plopped down right here.
We're not being loud, I've seen you yell like when playing a game. stream, you know.
Yeah, farm together too.
Yeah.
Plant the cabbages, you idiots!
Well, he's fine. Look at him.
I did go out of my way to try to be
We're behind schedule.
harvest the peanuts.
We need 80 bushels in Albany, New York.
I was playing
in 2 weeks.
Before we started to activate for today. I was playing a little bit too.
Nice.
Oh. The other one though is
It's so funny watching you get frustrated playing Papers,
which one?
Please.
So have you played that?
I have. I beat it.
Do you like it?
I love that game.
Me too, man.
I wish they would give us more guns in that game. That's the part that I hyper focused on. And having a deadbeat son that was always sick that I wanted to kill.
Well,
but for some reason, you know, I couldn't kill the kid.
Well, for me, it was the uncle. Why am I taking care of my wife's brother?
Yeah.
I don't care what happened. That's not my job. If he, for some reason, like, can't work or got sick, then that means he dies. He needs to die. He go off and starve to death or whatever. I can't take care of the uncle. Take care of my wife, the kid, and maybe the wife's mother, and maybe the father.
Okay, what if...
But not the uncle.
What if the uncle has, like, sizable assets in trust? And once, you know, once they shuffle off this mortal coil, assuming that you've played your cards right, you gain access to it. And you could break into it using your skills.
See, I was...
What kind of assets? Just Pokemon cards?
I was going to say maybe, but not if my whole family starves because I can't afford to take care of the uncle while he's there.
It's true. It's a mid-late game plan. It's not the, you know... It's not the early game, you know, the immediate...
So, Papers, Please. So first, I was playing it. I've done 2 streams, probably about 5 hours worth of gameplay.
Yeah.
So the first stream, I played it, and I thought, oh, this is the worst game I've ever played. This is not even a game. This is a task. And then the second time I played it, I understood it more.
Okay.
You can make decisions. You have to make decisions.
Now
and
I'm curious as
you
to whether I was
see-
watching you play the first stream or the second one.
you see that you can pick actions and it goes towards
Yeah.
whatever. And I understood it. And at the end of it, I thought to myself, oh, I could see myself playing more of it.
Okay.
But the problem is that it requires me to do more active reading than I have done, period, in my adult life.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes. It's the type of game where it is 2 to 10 pixels on the screen and it requires a PhD.
Yes, it's an equivalent of 2 pixels. And well, I say that Brandon plays games that are 2 pixels on the screen.
Yeah.
But it requires the same level of education like a rocket scientist
Yeah.
needs to play. And also, everyone fucking loves it
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yes.
And they all have
Yes.
severely depressing endings. And all these games, the 2 pixel games that require a PhD to play, they all have the most depressing, sobering endings of any media out there.
It's basically, yeah. It's like 17th century European literature.
Like for Skolnikov.
Yeah. It's just fucking depressing as fuck. It's good.
But it was okay.
It was okay.
I much rather play something like Farm Together.
Farm Together, yeah.
It's weird because there's like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the colors. But there's like, see, the step from like Farm Together to something like RimWorld, I think some people would say they're pretty close because it's management, resource.
RimWorld is like crazy.
Or maybe something like Factorio.
Factorio is also kind of crazy.
See, but that's what I'm saying. There's something... It needs to be more... Well, I guess
From
just...
what I saw of...
Something that a child would play. Yes. If it leans more towards something that a child would play, I like it more.
From what I saw of your gameplay, and I was watching...
The Papers, Please?
No. Well, I watched that too, but I'm talking about Farming Together.
You watched my Farm Together stream.
I watched you play that. You had a little pitchfork. I saw you leave. You were like AFK for like 15 minutes, and then you came back, and you were yelling at Big Ham for being lazy. And I was like, what is this? But anyways,
Harvest the purple cabbages.
I digress. Farming together, from what I could see of it, is like multiplayer Farmville. Do you remember Farmville?
Yeah.
On Facebook? That's what it looks like.
He's not a good boss. What are you? They didn't even have a house. I'll admit they didn't. I did not even give
Where
them.
did they sleep? Did they just?
You just curl up.
Did they just like
a pack of
scoop
wolves?
out? Yeah, they scoop out like a hole in the dirt where like the wind can pass over it. And
Yes.
just like lay in there. That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's horrible. That's arable land that they're scooping. That's another patch of potatoes.
Maximum output is being not optimal. No, I think I just one, I wanted to this weekend.
Yes.
We're sort of like, well, I said to you, I wanted it to kind of be like a kickoff to like, I call it, I've seen many names thrown around. I call it Randaccini.
Randaccini.
My name is Casper Cataccini.
Okay.
I call it Randaccini.
Randaccini.
It's better than like Caston. That's a Pokemon.
No way. Cascoon. Cascoon is a Pokemon.
Randaccini.
Randaccini sounds like a dish at an Italian restaurant.
Dude.
Where like you think that it's got
starving.
It's got meat and maybe some pasta or something, and you get it and it's just vegetables. You know what I'm talking about? I'll have some Randaccini. It's like, oh, excellent choice, sir. And then they come out and they bring you your Randaccini, and it's just like vegetables in like a tomato sauce. And you look inside of it, there's no carbs. It's just vegetables. And then like, what do you do? What do you tell them? Like, you'd be like, I wanted something else. It's like, could you take it back? You know, you just eat it. You eat the Randaccini, and then you leave dissatisfied. I think that is the core of Randaccini. Dissatisfaction. It sounds like Italian dissatisfaction.
Randaccini. Last time that reminds me that I ate at a super fancy place.
Yeah.
Super fancy. Oh, it was French. The waiters even had a French accent.
Okay.
Very fancy.
Okay.
And this is the most expensive dinner I ever had. It was a special occasion.
Okay.
Friend was visiting and all that.
Yeah.
I ordered some. I forget what it even was, but some kind of meat thing.
Okay.
And they bring it out. It was like taking a while, and they brought it out, and it looked like a Monster Hunter, like, you know, in Monster Hunter you cook the meat on like
and it makes
a spit roast.
Like a thong,
yeah, and it's like this big like something that Goku would eat. And I was like, oh man, yes, like Luffy would eat. And I was like, oh man, that looks great. And they were like, yeah, you wanna take a picture? And I was like, sure. And my entire table took a picture of the meat.
Okay.
And they're like, okay. And then he walked away, and I was like, huh?
With your phone?
No, with the food.
Oh, with the food.
And he walked away, and I was like, what? He came back with a slice of that. And he put it in front of me.
He took them.
And I was like, I can't remember exactly, but with how much you were fucking paying, you would have thought that the whole thing was for your table.
So funny.
That just reminded me of that.
We should start a business. We start a restaurant, and the entire goal is to just be infuriating and like troll the people that are there. So something like that would be good to add to it.
That's weird you bring that up. I was just thinking, I went to like this restaurant, and for some reason I was just kind of like, what would I open if I was to open a restaurant? What would be the most maximal thing? And I think it would be a boba place.
For money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not necessarily the highest amount of money you can make, but the most like work to money ratio.
Yeah.
And success rate.
Yeah.
And stress. I think it's boba, because a lot of these boba places are very trendy, very like weird bright light neon signs, very trendy, and like it's just drinks, right? Like how the worst thing that happens is you get someone's order wrong, just make a new drink. You don't gotta deal with like food inventory, raw food going bad. And I would do a boba place.
Okay.
And it would be called the Boba Boys.
The Boba Boys.
The Boba Boys.
Okay.
Yeah. No, not Boy Love.
Not Boy Love.
That's not
Boba Boy Love.
Boba Boy Love. What happens in there?
I mean, it stays in there. Like,
What do you guys? What do you think Boba is? Never thought of it. Never questioned it, huh? Hey, I got news for you.
What is it actually?
Those are the balls.
Somebody said his orcs even knew. What do I think it is? It's tapioca, right?
I actually legitimately have no idea what it is. Is it tapioca?
I think it's tapioca.
Well, I don't know, like, I don't even know what tapioca is.
Tapioca
really.
is a root.
See, I thought it was like some kind of flour rice kind of thing.
Yes, tapioca is a root that you can dry and grind into a powder, and it turns into like that.
I swear there was like some kind of a thing that came out that was some shipment of boba balls actually was just recycled like tire rubber. And it was like this it was like this scandal that and it was like the huge thing, this one section or some portion, it was just like
so
they were trying to, be cheap about it and scam people, and it was just like tire rubber recycled.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's how my boba shop went down. But I had to close
That was
up.
your shop.
I had to close up shop after that.
With the okay. I'm trying to think of like what if I were to, no, I think I would do the troll restaurant. I would do troll stuff like, if somebody orders soup, that usually comes with like a spoon, right? It would come with a fork. And they'd just be like,
it's kind of like a themed maid cafe.
yeah. Have you ever been to one of those?
Never.
I've been to like the super cringy ones where they're like singing and dancing and shit. That shit is awesome.
For some reason, that sounds fun,
It is.
but not to be like, I don't like being a customer sounds cringe to me, but being on the working side sounds fun.
Hilarious.
Like you get to be like, welcome, the dancing and stuff. That's fun. But I feel like if I went, I would be like, can I get some more water? And they'd be like, I'm like, no, I just need some more water, please. I just.
I think we could do a killer maid cafe. We would make so many people uncomfortable. That's the thing, right? You get to make people feel uncomfortable, and you make a boatload of cash doing it.
Maid cafe.
Yeah.
Our maid cafe.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No.
Well, they all have a theme. So our theme is that you would get mildly inconvenienced.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I think it would be funny. If we brand it as like a maid/cat cafe.
Maid/cat cafe. Okay.
And then like because when you go into a cat cafe, it's like you expect them to be like socialized. Okay with it?
They're feral.
They're full on feral cats. They're
No shot.
Shitting on the ground.
Oh my fucking God. People are getting scratched and rabies.
Yes. What do you think?
What would it be called?
The Cat Scratch Cafe.
Cat Scratch Cafe. Okay. Bungo Stray Cats.
Bungo Stray Cats is pretty good. I wanted to talk about what we're doing tomorrow because people have been talking about it a lot, and I think we should plan and take requests. And I don't know how much.
Yeah. Oh, I got like sidetracked, but like, so this weekend we're doing 2 streams.
Yeah, just 2 because I want to.
This one here. And then tomorrow we're doing one, which is
karaoke.
We're doing a karaoke, which we haven't done a karaoke since. Oh my lord!
I don't do karaoke's, and I don't think it makes me uncomfortable, like singing. So I think you might be literally the only person on the planet, you and one other dude, that could get me to do them. So I think you fuckers out there in the peanut gallery.
One other dude. What are you talking about? Who?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We'll That's something that's a can of worms that we will be opening tonight, but we don't need to open that just yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Yeah. So we're doing karaoke tomorrow. That's gonna be at 8 p.m. on my channel.
Yeah.
But what I want to say was I wanted this to kind of be like springboard. It's been a lot happening for me, but now I'm just streaming. I'm here, so now it's just like a kid. We were kind of planning this trip and stuff because it's like, oh, this just would be a nice little benchmark to kind of just get back into things. We said we wanted to not to make any promises too early here with you guys and stuff, but like we want to start doing like a weekly collab again. Just maybe a project here and there, just kind of scattered throughout the year, and just kind of start doing things and just be present, because it's just been I just debuted.
Yep.
But now thank you. And that's pretty much it.
But what better way to celebrate than like a karaoke?
Yeah.
I have a couple songs that they were requested.
Right. Okay. You were saying, asking them about whatever, talking about it, but
I watched the movie as a child. But I don't remember the song at all because I watched it as a child. I think I got the Burger King toys and I was like into it.
Okay.
But apparently Hellfire in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Did you watch The Hunchback?
Oh god, I did. It's got the old guy that is in love with Esmeralda.
He's like a horny old priest, right?
Yeah.
He's like, I am incorruptible. I am a man of God. And there's like, there's like the singer dance.
You want to sing that song that you're talking?
Feral. Yeah, they want me to sing it.
They want you to sing that.
Yes. I also want to do another one from like Disney, but I don't want to tell them. They're not.
Oh, I'm a big Disney guy.
Yes. What else? I never want to sing another song in Japanese ever again because I don't know the language. I just don't. Like, I'm bad at it. Like, I can't do. I have like the gaijin tongue with the accent.
No,
and it makes me really self-conscious. But I have to do one more Japanese song. I don't know if I sent it to you, but like, it's.
Oh, you did send it to me.
It's like not in a key that I could sing comfortably, so it's gonna be weird.
That song you sent to me, I clicked in it and I was like, "Oh, this is impossible."
Yeah. Yes. I'm supposed to do. Apparently, like, there's a lot of like winking, and there's a lot of like heart poses and stuff, and like, I don't think that's gonna come across.
Okay. Okay, if there are Japanese songs, I will literally need to practice.
Yeah, maybe that one you could just watch and laugh at me, and then you could verify that I did this stupid pose.
Sure.
What about you? Any songs that you're trying to? Oh, I want to do. What's this song? Some people call me Maurice. It's like Space Cowboy. I want to do that song. I like it.
What?
I've never heard of Space Cowboy.
I don't know if it's because Brandon is 5,000 years old.
I am 5,000.
But every time we meet, and the last time we did karaoke, whenever he's like, "Have you heard of this song?" And it's like they made this was the first song.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And this is the fourth song ever that they made ever.
It's so old that this? Like it's not a platinum record. It's like made out of like gypsum or granite, right?
Yeah, sea salt.
Yeah, sea salt.
But no, I think I'm kind of nostalgic, and I feel like I kind of want to just sing songs we sang like
last time.
Well, the song that really sticks out for me, and I don't know if you know how much of like it's incepted my life.
Is it the Nickelback song?
No.
Mans loves his fucking Nickelback.
I do.
It's crazy.
But
giant poster.
It's
one of the members of Nickelback is tied up in his closet.
Wait, what are you saying? No, I don't have a poster. What are you talking about? No.
but the one of the members of the band tied up in the closet. That's
Fastball.
Oh, that's a good song.
The Way.
That's a really good song. That was like a one-hit wonder band, and they had like a 10 out of 10.
The way you introduced me to that song, and I added it to my song rotation.
Yes.
And
Yes.
whenever I listen to it, I think about you.
Did you look up the history of that song?
No, but the thing is, you told me about it.
Oh, okay.
About the two, it based on real life events.
Yes, yeah.
And they disappeared. Every time a song plays, I think about us doing the karaoke and you telling me about that story that I didn't know about, and I think about those two people that went missing and everything.
Yes.
So it's like this weird. It put this song I've never even heard about and put it into like my brain, like the sphere of my
That's
memory
good.
palace.
That's
Yeah.
touching.
But no, I don't really. I mean, we could sing a lot of. I don't think we sang any Disney songs last time. Are you even big on Disney? You're not like a Disney like.
I like
fanatic.
Disney movies. Disney, the company, gives me the heebiest of jeebies.
Well, I'll tell you what, Randon. Nothing will really stick it to the man than a series of copyright infringing musical endeavors here on YouTube.com. So
we could add a lot of like weird stuff to it. Like, I don't want that associated with my brand, right?
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
But
you know what I mean?
I think, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But this is your chance, guys. Are there any songs that maybe you think we're not thinking of?
Dubstep.
Dubstep?
No, we're not doing dubstep. Let's infringe that copyright. Have you seen like Mickey Mouse in South Park? That's like the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Some of it is like not okay. Like I don't feel comfortable talking about it on stream.
That's
the level of
Mickey Mouse in any like Family Guy.
Yes.
South Park.
Yes.
I do love the Big Mouse.
Yeah. Any Tarzan song? What's your favorite Tarzan song? Do you like Tarzan?
Yes, I love Tarzan.
You love Tarzan.
I love Tarzan. I love all the songs. My favorite song is actually not singable. It's the trash in the can.
Oh yeah. The monkeys are having fun.
Yeah, the monkeys are having fun.
Yeah. They're fucking around with the camp, right? Yeah, that's good.
Something weird about monkeys, like when I was a kid, I didn't like monkeys. I didn't like monkey things. In Beast Wars, Optimus Prime was a gorilla.
He was a gorilla.
I didn't like that. I didn't like gorillas. I didn't like monkeys.
Okay.
But for some reason, the older I get, and now during my right now, I like fucking love monkeys.
Have you seen the Jimmy's Russell meme?
No.
It's like a stern-looking gorilla. Is that really?
Yes. I know what you're talking about.
There's the funny one where it's like that gorilla is looking like very philosophical, and there's like a lawnmower that's flying off into this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like monkeys are like funny to me now. Like I love monkeys.
Yes.
I don't know why. But
I don't know why.
But the thing is, as a child, I like the Tarzan songs, but I wasn't really into it that much because I didn't really like the monkeys.
Okay.
But now I feel like I would have loved it if I watched it now. I'd be like, oh my gosh, Monkey Man. I wish I could be Monkey Man.
Did you watch Congo? Is that why you don't like? Because
I don't know what.
I also hated gorillas, and so did Jimmy, my brother. We both hated gorillas. Like we thought that they were like vicious.
Well, they are.
They're pretty social. Like, have you seen?
Maybe with other gorillas, not with me. Not if I went over there.
I mean, all right. I don't want to get like fucking controversial here, right? But I think Harambe was a hero. He didn't mean any harm. He was trying to protect that kid, and they fucking shot his ass for no reason. And I'm still fucking angry. It's like, why did you shoot that? He didn't mean any fucking harm. Like, what is going on? Why did they do that? I think that zoo needs to be like investigated.
Do you think that kid is like fucking tortured with the weight of Harambe's death?
I hope so. I hope that kid is like, I fucked around. That kid didn't fall in because he was like following the rules, let me tell you that. And like a fucking saint was taken from this planet because of him, right? Anyway. But Congo is an old school, like kind of a horror movie, but not really. And the villains are all monkeys. They're all gorillas. They're like,
it's a cartoon?
No, it's live action.
Is it like a Planet of the Apes? They're like wearing monkey outfits?
Yes, I think a lot of them are wearing like monkey suits. There's no like there might be like one or two real gorillas in the thing, but it's mostly like people in suits. And the basic plot is like there's this like ancient lost civilization where they have like diamonds, right? And they're coming in like to try to like yoink the diamonds, but then the monkeys are like, no, this is our turf, and then they just fucking, you know, eat all the people. It's like crazy. And then there's like a fucking diamond laser. Guy's like nutting like his laser and just like cutting arms off and shit. It was awesome. Anyways, that movie made me a monkey hater until like I was an adult.
Oh, you were rooting for the Congo.
They were villains. Yeah, the monkeys were evil in that movie. Steve Curry. Yeah.
It's weird. We do seem to have come full circle, where now monkeys are like the protagonists.
Yeah, kind of.
Curious.
Yeah.
Because Planet of the Apes first come out and they're evil.
Yes.
But now Planet of the Apes comes out and they're the good guys.
Well. I mean, did you watch the original Planet of the Apes?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, you saw the end, right? Where it's like,
yeah,
it's like, you blew it all up. You made it.
Blew it all up.
So it's supposed to be like, like humans are the real monsters, right?
Well, so
and then the monkey civilization, they're doing like fucked up things. That's what we do, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's what you guys.
So I thought the twist. And okay, so the new Planet of the Apes movies, there's a trailer, and I guess I haven't seen it, but I guess the premise is like they're like, wait, humans smart. Yeah. Humans are smart. They learn. Yeah. And there's like a scene in the trailer where he's poking like a baby's mobile, like a mobile with like, and it's like a Jupiter and like a spaceship, and he pokes it, and then the voiceover is like, humans have technology, and I was like, interesting, and I thought the implication.
Make a video where it's like,
well, this is the thing I'm getting at. The premise, it blew my mind, because I was like, wait, is the premise that humans made the smart monkeys, right?
Yeah.
And the monkeys, and Caesar is home.
Yeah.
He got smart and the monkeys rose up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the virus that makes the monkey smart makes the humans dumb, right? Obviously. But I thought they rediscover human technology.
Okay.
Go into space. Or what? Maybe they don't have to go into space, but they start to get smarter themselves, and they start to make the human civilization.
Yeah.
They copy it, and they evolve into humans. And then the old humans devolve into monkeys. And then the very first one, those humans were actually the evolved monkeys that the old humans made.
Okay, so it's like a cyclical thing.
I thought that's what the big twist was, and that it's this, and they just repeat over and over again.
Okay.
That's what I thought was happening.
I mean, is that your current theory?
I would like that. That's better than whatever. I don't know.
Headcanon. It's not.
Maybe. Well, is that what happens or no?
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
No.
No, dang.
Yeah. That would be a headcanon.
I think that's cooler.
I would admit it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Because that would explain, how they're like, the pyramids can't possibly have been built naturally, right? Like, there's no way. And, it's like, well, that's because of the past humans built it before they evolved to monkeys and then evolved again.
Yes.
Yes, they could. All right.
Yes, they could.
All right. We got the conspiracy theorists.
All right. Okay.
We got the conspiracy theorists in here.
Right,
all right. Next, you're gonna tell me that the Earth is round or whatever you're gonna fucking say, you crazies. I got you.
Looney Tunes, I'm telling you.
But
I was gonna say, when you're talking about the trailer, we should totally spoof it, because one of your favorite things is the Joe Biden. Well, if you take a crack at it, then smart guy.
Let's you take a crack at it, smart guy.
It's like a baby toy.
Well, the way that I conceptualize, I do a lot of parody type stuff, and my favorite way to do a parody is like to take the most baseline, simplest, surface level, stupid thing, and build it out to something way bigger than it should be.
Yes.
And one technique is to simply replace one word of a thing. one. Did I talk about this on
Planet
stream,
of
guys?
the Apes. Replace one word.
So, well, my example of one that I've already done is, you know, Danny Phantom,
Danny
the
Phantom.
cartoon where he
Yes.
turned into a ghost. So
Yeah.
instead of going ghost,
Yeah.
my version is he goes toast,
He goes toast.
and he's called, instead of Danny Phantom, he's Danny Toastum, and he
Okay.
turns into toast, and all the ghosts are replaced by like bread products.
Okay. Like a bagel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so my version of Planet of the Apes, it would be Planet of the Grapes, right?
Okay. All right.
And the grapes take over. And my rated R18 adult film version would be Planet of the Gapes.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
And there's still
There's still grapes.
grapes involved.
There's still
Yes.
grapes. It's like a grape getting hollowed out.
Yeah.
In other words.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm getting
You
a
would
little.
have to create like a sexy grape in the original version, the not R18 version.
Like how they made the female monkeys in the Planet of the Apes, like obviously way more sexy.
Yeah, it's a little weird, right? A little weird.
Was there a love thing with the female monkey and like the human protagonist?
There
in that?
was in the original movie, a lot of people got that subtext because it's like there is like a human cave woman, and she was like clearly wearing makeup and had like coiffed like blonde hair, but then like she was basically a cave person, so she had no language, right? She was just like, right, like, and then like there was like the doctor's assistant lady who had all the, you know, intelligence that could like match the main character, the astronaut dude, and it's just kind of like, well, this person kind of fits better because they're on the same page.
Yeah,
like,
right.
you
right.
know.
Okay. Okay.
It was never really like explored, but I mean the canon one was like he ended up with the cave woman, right? But I think if you like,
Heavily because I haven't even seen it, and that's what I was feeling seeing the little clips and whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, they.
like the smooth-brained like Coomer audience was just like, well, yeah, of course he has to like end up with the blonde one that probably like thinks at the level, like, even though she's like physically like 25, like she thinks like a 2-year-old, which is like, that's fucked up, like that's not okay. But then
Because
like
of the virus.
because of the virus, but it's
Yeah.
like people are like, yeah, that's the way that it should be. But then there's like one nurse monkey lady, and it's like, you know, why not, you know, they're on the same page, wavelength, right? But you know, America's just like, no, the cave.
America.
America.
What should we, after this weekend, how should we kick it off? What should we play next?
That's a good question. Have you ever played Abiotic Factor?
No. It already sounds like, I already know what the game is just based on what you just said
What
to
do you
me.
think it is?
Abiotic Factor?
Yeah.
Some sort of
I played it.
microbiome managing.
No.
All right, tell me.
Well, it might be a little bit of a management game, but I think you'll like it, right? It's basically Raft, but you're in like an abandoned laboratory where there's like fucking crazy shit going on.
Okay.
Like you
Survival
have to build a base.
building.
Yeah, you have to build a base and you have to like
Survival craft.
weapons and shit like that.
All right. I love any kind of survival
I got my
craft.
shit punched in because I'm not good at games like that.
Okay, well, here's the thing. If we
Yeah,
play
just
that,
like a crafting bench.
I don't
you
know-
Make like a
I don't know-
fucking fire spear.
I don't know how hardcore it is because I'm gonna be making my like fencing off my like, working on the aesthetics of my like base.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's very hardcore. I don't know how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be dyeing the carpet a different color.
Yeah. I don't think you could do like aesthetic stuff that much. It's like
Damn it.
you progress into the base, but then you have to progress into the laboratory to like. There's a story, I think. There's definitely like a story.
It's like Raft, where it's like it kind of doesn't seem like it, but
Yeah.
something kind of unfolds.
Yeah, you create like multiple
like the
little
forest.
safe zones where you could, because you have to rest. Like the night, like basically like the entire laboratory structure will shut down at night, and all the power will go off. And it'll get really fucking cold, and all the monsters come out, and you fucking die. Like I got eaten twice, and I just gave up.
Play that recently?
I played it 3 weeks ago, and then I was like mad. Like I was actually mad. And they were like,
Oh my god.
"You could play it solo if you're good."
That was me after
Brandon,
Papers, Please.
You're not good. Like you need a team. It's designed like it's like a
How many
4-player.
people?
Up to 4, I think. But even a duo, I think, would make it a lot easier to play.
Okay.
It made me angry because they're like, random. Like you could play it by yourself, but you have to be good. You're not good, and it's like, fuck you guys.
We can do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I don't know if we can make that more than just like, you know, maybe 2 or 3 streams, but I think that'll be good to play. I thought that it was well constructed.
I've never heard of it. I don't know how, because I feel like I'm pretty online. You're always telling me about some, whether it's a game or a movie or a show that I've never heard of ever.
Yeah.
Period.
Let's do it.
I'm getting a little hungry.
Yeah. Let's go eat. But first, now that I have you, and you can't escape.
Yes.
I have to ask you something, and I will not.
Okay.
I will not take any. Avoidance, you know, diversionary.
No, not me.
What the fuck did you do to Lando?
Who? What?
Lando? He's the guy that lived here.
What? I don't know anything about any Brandons. What'd you say? Who? What?
He's like he's kind of like a fail wife, you know? He doesn't really.
He's failing at what? I don't really. What do I have to do with any past persons you may be?
I mean, you went into the closet and then you came out, and then I went into the closet and there's nobody in there, and I know for a fact that he's afraid of something and he wouldn't tell me what, and now it's just you, like a red-haired twink. Lando. He's a good-looking guy, but I wouldn't classify him as a twink. He's got the musculature, so like, what's going on?
I don't know. The closet can fit many people. Many people have been known to be in the closet. So I
went in there and there's nobody in there.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's out of it. I don't know where he could have gone, but I don't know anything about that.
You don't know anything about that.
Could have been if there possibly is some persons, perhaps a casualty of war.
Okay.
Many missions require me to go and meet many people. I may have encountered someone, but I wouldn't know anything about you implying I did something to him in the closet.
Yes, that's what I'm implying.
No one in that closet.
No one in that closet.
Not anymore, no.
Closet.
You
never met this dude?
No.
I have a picture of him on my phone.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead. If I can recognize and help you find this lost persons, I'd be happy to, but I don't know.
It's the picture of him looking at a giant bowl of margarita. Where is it? Why did I save it on my phone? Where's my I'm a boomer. I don't know how to use this thing. Going through my gallery through where is it?
He's furiously tapping on his phone.
Yeah.
The amount of menu navigations that the tapping implies makes no sense for pulling up a picture.
Hey. No. I have a lot of weapons. That's a lot. Where the fuck? Did you remove my Lando gallery from my
phone? I don't know anything about that, but did you install the Casper Appuccini?
I did.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
No, I don't know anything about any files being deleted.
All right. So you have nothing to say about this?
No, I don't. I don't, but I don't think you should expect to ever see him again. From the sounds of it, from the sounds of it, from the sounds of it, I'm just,
All right. We're gonna leave it up. I feel like I'm not gonna get anything out of you. I will.
Nothing. Can't get anything out. There's nothing in.
My eyes on you.
Did you still have that thing I gave you? You still have it, right? Don't forget that I gave you a little gift. Someone gave it to me to give to you.
The little.
It's a little crocheted orb.
It's right here. I'm looking at it. It's so cute. Who was it that gave this to you?
Oh man, I feel real bad, but it's been over a year.
Are they in here right now?
About a year since I was given that.
Yeah, we haven't met.
And I was holding that for an entire year, and I finally have been able to give it to you.
So I could find that person. Are they out here? And I could be like, who did you give this to? Was he a red-haired twink?
No,
Was he a
I mean,
nerdy-looking?
I found that. I found it with a note.
Who? I will tweet it out, Sushi. I'll probably take a picture and then tweet it out. I'm gonna find out the person that originally made this.
Oh my god! Wait, Big Hand, there is a mouse pad. Yes, I need to dig that. I have various things.
Various things.
Yes, various things for you. Anyways, we're gonna go eat the most disgusting schlop. That's one thing I love about you.
Yeah.
Like, you and me have the exact same taste of just like the most what disgusting schlop can we go out and eat?
Oh yeah.
And we plan our days. See, I'm such a foodie, and I love that it's like, oh man, what are we gonna go eat later? And it's like, we could eat this, let's eat this. And I love that.
Yeah.
Instead of just like, whatever.
Let's go to Raising Cane's and only get the garlic bread, like nothing else.
5,000 carbohydrates.
I'm thinking like $50 worth of garlic bread, and it's just the garlic.
You know what? Sounds good. Let's do it. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow for the karaoke.
This is gonna be the only time. Like, the next time you see me do a karaoke will be maybe a year to 2 years from now. So if you, for whatever reason, want to watch me embarrass myself and try to sing,
it'll be a good time.
This is your opportunity.
I moved
we're
my
gonna have to get drunk.
last night. I moved my entire setup. Entire setup. All this you see right here was upstairs in my room.
Yeah. Oh, they're asking what time. Did you?
Well, we said 8.
Yeah.
Does that still sound good?
Anytime.
Because we were gonna go out and go eat, and I don't really know exactly, but we just wanted to give ourselves room to just actually do stuff.
Yeah.
Will I be saved? Probably not. Probably not.
That would
8
be
p.m.
so funny.
Yeah, Pacific. 8 p.m. Pacific.
You should put like the VOD of something like that on like Pirate Bay. It could turn into a meme.
Is that? I thought they shut it down.
I don't know. Like whatever replaced Pirate
Casper Bay.
Casper Bay. No, put it up on Pornhub so that they could watch it.
My debut.
That would be so fucking funny if you put it up.
All right, guys.
All right, take care, everybody.
Take care. Bye bye. This was nice.
It was. Man, it's really good to catch up.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go. Why do you say it with such vitriol?
If that's your real name.
No, it's not. It's a secret agent alias. It's a secret agent. I obviously would not use my real name. I'm a secret agent.
No. It's like a Boeing situation where it's like, it's safer because they fucked up and the fucking door blew out, right?
Yeah.
It's like my real name is safer because I'm a spy and nobody will ever expect me to use.
No one will ever know.
That'd be funny if there's like a Casper Cattuccini that's like 70 years old and lives in like Philly.
The Cattuccini is weird. One of many. Right. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for joining us.
Goodbye.
See